Hello. Good morrow, everybody. I need the desktop one. I'm as always not even remotely prepared. Add window, speech chat, dock on left. Move. Why is this fuzzy? That's better. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna go ahead and guess ball 13 and cold. Or me, probably. What was I doing? Oh, here we go. We got Paul, cold, and Ball. I'm still in bed for some reason. That's a good thing, Ball. Be in bed. How you doing, cold? Is it still firing out of, well, at least one end? I told you maybe to not do a different game. Buongiorno, Mr. Paul. No, that's not frozen. That's fine. Right, so we're doing escape room. Where's the escape room? Danger. Danger. High voltage. Alright, it's not there. So we'll just fire up Steam. Where did Steam go? Steam! Oh, there you are. The developer of this game has a game called Death Manager VR, but it just doesn't exist on Steam. It makes me wonder. Alright, let's fire up the game anyway. And see if we can get a doctor out of lab. I think everything's fine, right? I have audio. That's a good start. Skip. I mean, nothing's happening. Location, BSL-4. Secret biological laboratory in... Skip. We don't have index support, but it's more like Oculus hand tracking. With... wrinkly blue hands. 2x2 hands of blue. Now, how can I point at this and pull a trigger? Are we good, though? Are we live? Is everybody here? Is everybody happy? Well, we'll stick with everybody here. The happiness is your own problem. Although if I can facilitate it in any way, let me know, and I'll probably not do it. Movement. Use less thumbstick to move.
Said,
hey!
I'm alive. Cool.
Turning.
Said, happy is pushing it.
Yeah. We'll just deal with alive. Movement, teleport type, we don't care. Rotational. Continuous. There we go.
Cool. Said,
Graphics.
but I'm distracted.
I can imagine so. Very high. We're going for very high graphics. We now have very high. And we're doing 80 FPS, so that's great. This is a candy bar. And it's part of my hand. Honestly, it's not as janky as an on-scroll game yet. So there is that. Audio quality. Wait, we can change the audio quality? Well, we'll have very high audio quality, please. Why would we go for less good audio quality? Like, why is that even an option? Hold grip button on the controller to grab an object, release to let go. Yeah, that works. How's the throwing? Yeah, that's fine. Can we break stuff? We cannot. Are you gonna make me? Hey!
13.
We knew the Queen Ghoul would be here soon enough. Nice! So did I. I wanted to be alive at 10 o'clock, but here we are.
Bull said, it could possibly be how many bounces to use for positional audio, for reverb and shit.
Maybe, but just like it nobody's going to hate you if that's just on very high. Right, should we start the game then? Are we all here? Everybody present and corrected. Roll call's complete. Paul, Ball, 13 and... Paul, Ball, 13 and Cold. Yeah. Everybody's here. So we may as well kick it off, right? Oh, the clock's wrong. Wait, it's not midday, is it? No, the clock's wrong. Jesus. Scared me for a minute. Right. Start the timer.
I should finish for today, but maybe one more test.
Maybe one more. Dialogue, skip. Press right thumbstick to skip the dialogue. No. 3.141. I thought it was 3.145. I don't remember.
Cold said, is that a typo or am I out of touch with the slang of Veery?
No, I think they fucked up. Hence the reason I'm mockingly saying Veery. Ah, cupboard. Do I have a...
Said, yesterday was wild, I've somehow lost my watch.
You've lost your Apple Watch? I mean, can't you use your Apple phone to find your Apple Watch?
It's a mucky floor, but it's just marble, lol.
Yeah, it's knockoff marble. Well, actually, no, I think it might actually be genuine marble tiles. I say genuine. Like, it's not a lino. We have no crouch button, so that's a thing. We have lots of health systems tablets. That everything makes a weird computer-like bleep and a heavy thud when you throw it. Also, walking into counters and stuff is a bit odd.
Bull said, very confusing, and you added the apples, no Apple products in this house, lol.
Oh, I thought it said Cold. Jesus Christ. I thought Cold was on holiday and he'd lost his watch. Everything is black. All of these seem to be empty or locked. Whether it's intentional or not, I don't know. Chair, move. Oh. Wait, does that have rolly wheel physics? It does not. That would have been impressive, game, just so you know. I feel like I've not even started yet. Whiteboard eraser. Wait. Big test. Can we draw a cowboy hat?
Cold said, I guess the work Apple phone is back in the office. Bull said, Cold, Burl and Paul will screw you over. Yes, there's a reason I don't know who's mentioned on the podcast, lol.
Yeah, weekend cowboy hat. Right, we're supposed to be doing experimentation, right? And we can inject people Stab me. Tetracycline tablets. Jesus. What kind of a place is this?
Bull said. And all Apple products from work are back at work, yes.
Okay, quick shower and home.
Door? Be a door. Oh, I think my left hand is permanently gripped. Alright then, to this quick shower.
Okay, I've done this 1,000 times. Am I dumb or what? First disinfection, then air exchange. It's simple as isolating DNA with the phenyl extraction method.
Yeah, that's what he said. Start.
Damn filters, why has no one replaced them?
Honestly, if this is the good audio, I would hate to hear what the bad one sounds like. That looks handy. Can I store this somewhere? I guess I just need to carry it around. We'll pop it there for now. And then nails. Can we wear a hat? I mean, I did put it on backwards. Is this a filter? I mean, it potentially is a filter. Where would this go if it was? I don't know. I've got bolt cutters. Give me that key card. We've got pi times 6. Is that his password?
Without disinfection, I won't open another door.
That would just be irresponsible. So, what is 3.1? See, is that 4 or is that a 9?
Bull said. So is this a horror game or not? Now I suspect every game.
I'm in the same camp as you, Ball. I'm like, I don't know. Remember that we always work in pairs in the lab, so don't stay after hours again. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a keyboard. (1403, 1879 to 1804, 1955). That's quality life he led. I feel the overwhelming urge to tidy up, which is rare for me. Right, so we need to disinfect myself, I guess. That's the open. Open. This way? No. Maybe it's open laboratories. No. Where's the filtration system? I mean, one would assume that it's filtered after it's fallen off of me, which would put it below me. I mean, assuming this is even what this is for. Wow, okay. It's not going on head. It doesn't appear to be going on hand either. So, how does it decide which direction? I guess just the direction I push the stick? I don't know. That's weird. I also feel a little shorter than I should be, but I'm also not complaining because bending over is a bitch. Wow, well, we're stuck in a lab. We live here now. Tell my wife I love her. And, yeah. It's a nice glass test tube. I also feel like I can't get close to stuff. I wonder if that's going on my steep center. That's probably one thing that needed to be resolved. Right, so, yeah, I'm stuck. I kind of got the impression that this game was going to be mildly terrifying. Quick, let's get out easy. Oh, okay. Right, so we can't go through that door until I've disinfected myself. Bleh. But I can't disinfect myself because of the... Is it just a matter of ragging these off the wall? No. Filter error. Right, we can't ladder anywhere. We've got bolt croppers.
Bull said, the soundtrack is great.
That we can actually grab both arms of. I don't know what I would bolt cropper though. I guess we come back to those. It's a nice ambient music for now. Lab safety, don't be that guy. The one who loses their arm, apparently.
Said, sorry I'm of no help, lol.
Well, somebody could times whatever number that is by 6. Wait,
Cold said,
oh, it's here.
I like that the game doesn't look too much like an asset dump.
I mean, it's always a benefit. Look into the red laser. Maybe we just do more work.
Visible
Oh.
to the human eye, but deadly.
Cold said, screenshot for the Discord.
Test kid, you have 4 doses here. Don't tell the older man. And be careful with that. Whoa. I may have spilled some. Where did they go? It's okay, I found them.
Dr. Chang has a bit of a controversial method of sourcing proteins to tests. But overall, it's nice to make the sacrifice.
He gets them from babies.
Pi times 6 is 18.84955599215.
Right, okay.
13 said, according to my calculator.
18.84955. Good. Well, that went well. Right, so we do have this. That's probably relevant.
Cold said. Remember to take photos for us to refer to on the Discord, Mr. Docman.
Sure? Is that inside the test tube or not? The way they've done the glass is great and yet terrible all at the same time. Am I supposed to jab myself with this? What's the crack?
Travelinman 3775.
Hey, T-Man.
Said, hey doc, is that a half-peeled banana on the whiteboard? Lol.
Yes, that's exactly what that is. Oh. Okay, so maybe we're supposed to actually do work. So, no, give me the, no, fuck, you, shit. That's virus, that's HG1, HG2. That's HS1, HS2, SG7, SG6, and SG5. And they're all on there as well. I'm mixing stuff and I don't know what I'm doing. This is useless. Right then, you want screenshots.
Cool. Said. If I was to guess, I would assume you will need to mix stuff after finding other things later.
Maybe. Did I just ruin them all? So we can take these. We can take these and put them in there. Let's get a bit spacious. In fact, we could, technically. Yeet. Fetch all of these. I wonder who's rattled his cage. That's just a saying, by the way. He doesn't live in a cage.
Bull. Said. This is the second level of I expect you to die very much. 13.
No, that one was easier.
Science is bouncy, apparently.
Do I... Stay. Stay. Get... Meh. Virus. Drink it. This has become the workstation. The chair's in the way. I don't like the chair. Get out. So we have these. Now feel the overwhelming urge to put these in the appropriate order. So, SG6, SG7. Was that SG5 or was that S? That's SS5 or HS5. SS5, yeah, that's right. SS5, SG6, SG7, HS1, HS2. No, go away. HG1, HG2. And then virus. Maybe if I put this back in here, it will go back to... Come on. Be a door.
I thought that work in a lab is more interesting. I can always do it tomorrow.
What did he say? Was it anything relevant? I was sweating in my eyeball.
Cold. Said. Sounds like the names of railway lines.
I mean, yeah, don't even get started with that stuff. You see it on signs all over the place. I think I've got smush on my lenses. Kickstart the brain. Now, do you think we need to get those to those levels, those colours? This is not a button.
Cold. Said. I've just eaten chocolate-covered Oreos and I'm feeling a little woozy.
That's bad. Did you get them from the shop of everything?
13. Said. Maybe there'll be keys for the drawers and stuff in them. Cold. Said. And yes, you need to make the colors, I guess.
Thing is, all I've got is blue. Like, that one's a slightly lighter blue, but doesn't seem overly relevant. I've turned this pink and I can't turn it not pink. And I can put this in everything. And it does nothing. Like, there is no change.
Cold. Said. Look for more shit to mix it with, nothing else in the lab.
Alright, you're going back in the cooker. No. I mean, there's all of these, but they don't do anything. These are merely decorative. Let me out! Come on! Can't use the phones. Lab coats are decorative. What? Oh, I think I caught. These are locked. Everything that I can open, I believe I have. So assuming that it's not actual pi, and that's not 3.14, it'd be 3.19? Hey Google, what's pi? The volume's turned down, it's not going to tell me. And Alexa is not been plugged in a while. 3.141. I mean, that makes sense. What's 3.141 times by 6? Oh, wait, no. Hey, Google. What's 3.141 times by 6?
3.14159265. 13. Said. My Google thought you asked the time. Bull. Said. And my device is triggered lololol.
Yeah, sorry, guys. It's... what am I looking for here? Calculator. 3.141 times by 6 is 1884. So, how much of pi you use doesn't make a difference. 1884 is still the 4 decimal places that we get.
13. Said. Tongue out. KO Machiels. Said CPU temp 0 degrees C. I don't believe you.
No, it's not. It's the CPU is that new open hardware monitor doesn't know what it is. It's actually 55. Right, well, this is an interesting stream. So, he did say one more experiment. Which to me makes me think I need to do things with these.
Shields. Said at least it's not 230 million.
No, it's not that bad. This is irrelevant. We don't like this. What happened to the other letter that got yeeted across the screen with the coffee cup?
Said, you can use the microscope apparently. 13. Said, that's called CPU lol.
I'm stuck. I thought about the microscope.
Travelinman 3775.
The only thing I can think to do.
18.849 rounded hundredth place would be 18.85.
So the only thing I would think to do with that is to grab a sample and then pop it on the thing. I mean, we don't have any slides or anything. Oh no. Maybe it's this one.
Travelinman 3775. Said mix it with the acetone.
The acetone doesn't exist though. Like it's a prop that I maybe yeeted. Like it doesn't. There's no lid removal. Also, I still didn't clear these lenses. They're still blurry. That's better. Right. So we've got the Injecto Gunno. Maybe we need to mix the Injecto Gunno with the Doohickey Gunno and make Doohickey Injecto Gunno.
Said your IPD changed.
Yeah. It needs to be 63.5, according to my optician. Which I don't entirely believe, but then again, it's never overly affected me. Right, so we can't merge the two. I'm either really dumb or this is rather poorly designed. Or both. We can't tap. We can't conical flask. We can mug. We don't care. We've just got nothing. And the letter that we had earlier is vanished.
Traveling 3775. Said maybe add water.
Which, yeah, it's a thought, but taps are decorative. They don't work. We can't tap. We can draw on some drawers. What other things do we have at our disposal? The screwdriver. Stop taking some shit apart. Huh. Aha, a filter. Right, this is the wrong one. You were fine. So it's either this one or... No, it's got to be this one. Yeah. That one's fucked. What did I do with the good one? Alright, let's decontaminate and GTFO. We're good? We're good. Right, start. And wetness.
Second-degree contamination.
What?
Contamination. We have first-degree contamination somewhere. Kid, are you there? Thank God someone's there. Do you remember the
Second-degree
training? We have to
contamination.
check all incubators for
Second-degree
leaks. Take
contamination.
care of it. We can't allow second-degree contamination. I will locate the source of the problem. I'm counting on you.
I guess we can't door. So there's second degree contamination.
Second-degree contamination.
I thought you said we couldn't allow second degree contamination. I have bolt croppers. That'll fix it. Huh. No, open. I want to see what's through here.
Contamination. Second-degree
Shut
contamination.
up. So we need to check things in places for people. Well, that's closed.
Second-degree contamination.
Yes, we're aware.
Contamination.
I think there might be second degree contamination somewhere. Just a hunch. I can't get back out this way.
Second-degree
13.
contamination.
Said. Oh,
Second-degree
is there lab
contamination.
creatures?
Maybe. Open exit.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Yeah, so you keep saying. However, I only have access to 2 rooms and they just contain fucking seats and locked doors. They're not locked. I was pulling them.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
That one's locked. Hey guys. Wait, they're cutting their way in.
Second-degree contamination.
Not that one.
Thirteen. Said.
Second-degree contamination.
Oh my.
Second-degree contamination.
That's also locked. Right, so I've got access to a corridor. That's just swell.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Can I button? Is that what this is for?
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
So we have bolt croppers, a drill.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Remaining ethanol is only for a few decontamination showers. Someone may get stuck over here.
Travelman
There we go.
3775.
Contamination.
Said, can the harder be moved?
Second-degree contamination.
Can the harder be moved? The harder were, I assume that was a mistype and you mean another word. What did I do with my ID card?
Travelman 3775. Said ladder.
Ah, the ladder. The ladder cannot be moved. But the ID card was right here. Right? Like I didn't... put it anywhere else.
Contamination.
I know this game doesn't like things being on things, and it fucking yeets it somewhere.
Second degree contamination.
What am I supposed to be doing? Maybe the ID card went back to its point of origin.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
I feel like the game may have fucked me. And it didn't even buy me dinner first.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
13. Said. Can you look inside the coolers on the O counters? 13. Said.
The what?
Asterisk counters. Cold. Said.
Second degree
You need a
contamination.
PhD is biology to finish
Second
this
degree
game.
Contamination.
Cold. Said. In.
The coolers on the counters. What coolers on what counters?
Second degree contamination.
Shut the fuck up, woman.
13. Said. Red and white.
These things? They're like pillboxes, and the answer is no.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Well, the first thing I want to do is try the ID card that I left right here.
1775. Said, can you put a test tube in the injection gun? 13.
You
Said,
cannot.
I see.
Degree contamination.
So, we're now going to start again. But this time we're going to leave the ID card where it is. No, we picked new game. So put me in the game. Right. I'm not touching them.
Today, but maybe one more test.
Press the right thumbstick to skip dialogue. That's fine.
Okay, quick shower and home.
Cold.
Okay.
Said.
I've done this a
How does
thousand
anyone
times.
make games
Am I
with
dumb or
annoying
what?
repeating dialogue like
First
this? It
disinfection,
beggars belief
then
that someone
exchange.
thought that was a good
Simple
idea.
as isolating DNA with the phenol
Honestly,
injection.
I feel like I would rather have a blaring siren than that annoying voice continuously screaming second degree contamination. She's coming back though.
Degree contamination.
Yeah. Ring.
Degree contamination somewhere. Kid, are you there? Thank God someone is there. Do you remember the
Second degree
training? We have to
contamination.
check all incubators for
Second
leaks.
degree
Take care of
contamination.
it. We can't allow second degree contamination. I will locate the source of the problem. I'm counting on you.
Pi times 4. Wait, what? What's pi times 4?
Second degree
It's changed.
Second degree contamination.
Hey, Shancrux
Second degree contamination.
is online.
Second degree contamination.
13. Said. 1256.
Okay, we'll give that one a blast. Hey, there we go.
Degree contamination.
Right.
Second degree contamination.
ID card. Stay.
Have you located the leak? Great. Now, you
I did?
eliminate the test objects before the others escape.
Second
counting
degree
on you, kid.
contamination.
I'm doing my best
Second
not
degree
to let the
contamination.
virus get outside the lab.
Albert, Bruce, Peter Murphy, Steven? Wait, where's Steven?
I wanted to take a picture of the tiny bats. Steven? Wait, is Steven a bat?
Contamination. Second degree contamination.
What did that do? Does it murder the tiny bats? Oh!
Second
There's a
degree
hole in the wall.
Second degree contamination.
Tiny bat.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Oh. There is a marker pen. An erect marker pen.
Second degree contamination.
You stay there.
Second degree contamination.
If you forget the password to the fridge again, here's a hint. F2, F6, F7.
Good at math. Now, I have a mathematical calculator in my lab,
Degree
so I only
contamination.
need basic knowledge from primary
Second degree
school.
contamination.
Shocking. Oh, why did I not set a fan up for this? Right, so F2, F6, F7.
Second degree
F2 is 1, F6 is 8,
Second degree
13.
contamination.
1, 8, 1, 3.
Second degree
Right, I
contamination.
know I'm going to jam this.
Second degree contamination.
Liquid nitrogen. If I don't hurry up, Bruce will run away too.
I killed the tiny bats.
Said, the problem with streaming these games, you can't easily rage quit lol.
Oh, I can. Watch me. Right, I killed everything.
Cold. Said. I would totally rage
Second
quit
degree
over that
contamination.
repeating audio.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
13.
I'm going to
Said,
scan that
There
later.
is a Fibonacci spiral on the board. Interesting.
Yes. Doesn't appear to be anywhere that actually wants it to be candy. No.
Second degree contamination.
What am I doing now?
Contamination.
That's a thing. That's a microscope. That's mildly functional. I don't.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Well, I'm glad we've got the high quality audio for the second degree contamination. Right, so we know that fucking Bruce went that way.
Contamination. Second degree contamination.
You think maybe we can get out to Bruce?
Second degree contamination.
The annoying thing is just the not knowing.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Wait, this door's locked now because that one's open? Jesus.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
What is this and why is it blue? Oh, because I can turn all markers blue with it, apparently. That just seems pointless. So we've made mild progress.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
I swear I'm not picking my nose. I just sweat like when I breathe. Anything on top of the fridge?
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Now all these are dead. Can I open them, or is there a
Second degree contamination.
puzzle?
Second degree contamination.
Wow. So in order to get this, but different on the other end, they've kind of just mirrored it.
Second degree contamination.
Well, why waste time making an asset that you already have?
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Isn't that technically your life right now, Cold? You're the second degree of contamination.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
I don't... I mean, I can go and get showered again. But what good is... Ah, fuck it. We may as well go and do it.
Degree contamination.
Cold. Said. My life is pain right now.
Second degree contamination.
Well, at least you can enjoy the exotic foreign food and then...
Assetto is only for a few decontamination showers. Someone will get stuck over here.
Yeah, someone being me.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Right, this is the only logical place to... Huh.
Poison? If the professor decided to take such a step, it means that it is more serious than I thought.
How do you know he's been poisoned?
Contamination.
Virus S,
Second degree
they don't look like they're just
contamination.
going to sanitize me.
We screwed up, child. It's over. The rescue team is on the way. The government won't let us out of here. I'm sorry you're on your own. Exactly.
Bull. Said. He experiences the food twice, good value for money.
Second degree contamination.
So he's taken his own life because we're actually evil people. Henry Robbins poems.
Second degree contamination.
Is Henry Robbins actually a poet? Or are they a developer? Chess?
13. Said. E.W. Icky.
Second
Where's the
degree
TV?
contamination.
Oh.
Second degree contamination.
Strengthen, remove, and brick up. Where is that?
Second degree contamination.
Bull.
Second
You,
degree
Said.
you're
contamination.
really in the
That
way.
also happens normally, just not the same orifice.
The second experience is never really as good as the
He
first.
took his own life to stop hearing the second-degree contamination.
Oh, I like that. I don't blame him. So that's a layout of a place. I'm going to go ahead and say shower, labs.
Second degree contamination.
So this is our room.
Second degree contamination.
So there's a door behind the bookcase.
13. Said. He's a calm and happy-looking
Second-degree
corpse.
contamination.
Well, I mean, if you got to make your own concoction to kill yourself, I would make one that made me blissfully happy as well.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Okay, can we fruit? We can fruit!
Second degree contamination.
We can't do anything with it, like.
Second degree contamination.
We can't chess. And we can't bookcase. What about...
Cool.
Contamination.
Said. I'd love to know how much work goes into making a game like this.
About 5 minutes? No, that's really mean.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Cool. Said. On the one hand, it looks nice, on the other, it feels neglected.
I mean... It's still not as bad as an on-school game. Yet.
Second degree contamination.
Like, there is... It's only at like a 5 on the jank, whereas on-school goes like 7. I wanted to go and get a marker, but I don't
Degree contamination.
want to
Second degree contamination.
risk another fucking shower to do it. Maybe I do, just to get out of here. By get out of here, I mean die a terrible,
And I
terrible
wonder
death.
how easy it would be for me to make a game like this.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Do we think I'm right? Like, did I back the right horse? Is there actually a door back here?
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
There really is. There's a whole nother area over there. Like, it just makes sense. Shower. Lobby.
Second degree
Lab.
contamination.
That takes me out to their spare room, long corridor, back into there. This is this room. But none of these books are turning white.
13.
Second degree
Said.
contamination.
Anything else on his desk?
You think? I mean, there's a fag and a lighter. And a phone. Just burn it down.
Bull.
Degree
Said.
contamination.
This will take 5 hours
Second
for
degree
sure.
contamination.
Oh, it won't. I haven't got 5 hours. Right, so we've got a lighter. Let's burn me down.
Second degree contamination.
Burn him.
Second degree contamination.
Does he have anything about his person? Do we burn the letter? This is not I expected. Oh, hello. Chess piece. Right, the Quinn.
Second degree contamination.
Travelinman 3775. Said is 5 Heriba button 7 NDER the desk.
No, it would have been a good thing to do. I had a
Degree contamination.
name card.
Second degree contamination.
Balls, what did I do with it? Anybody want to zip back in the stream and tell me what I did with that fucking ID card?
Travelinman 3.
I'll tell you what, I'll use this one till I find that one.
Said, is there a button under the desk?
There probably is not, but
13. Said, took it back to toolbox.
Second degree
I could
contamination.
catch Steven in on one of them. If I
Second
only
degree
knew where it was
contamination.
and had the bait.
oh, we need to bait Steven. Infinity box.
Contamination.
Oh, I thought we were away from that.
Contamination.
They're all very nice and also very pointless. That's locked.
Second degree contamination.
They aren't drawers, they just look like it.
Second degree contamination.
Uh-huh. They have a safe with medical equipment.
Experiments on
Second degree
humans?
contamination.
What's going on here?
Second degree contamination.
Experimentation on humans. You just answered your own question.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
I call that picture second degree contamination. Right. So our clues seem to consist of experimentation on humans,
Contamination.
and
Second
if we had bait, we could catch the bat in a cage.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Aha. Chemical database.
Second degree contamination.
And
Second degree contamination.
Lucy sleep with devil. Sky is broken. Dualism as a way to scumbags. Love story about dying. Secret passage. Domain
Second degree contamination.
no 3.14. So this is going to be relevant at some point.
Second degree contamination.
Travelinman 3775. Said candy bar for bait. 13. Said.
Maybe.
So is 616 important.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Maybe. Maybe. What is this and where do I jam it?
Contamination. Second degree contamination.
Let's go for the idea of the candy bar as bait. I mean, I don't know if I want that little fucker in here, but...
Second degree contamination. Second degree
Oh, it's in there. I'm not washing myself for a candy bar.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Oh, light's gone out. So we have a chemical database. MDMA. What do? Oh, periodic table.
Contamination.
Yeah, you got all of that.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
616.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
No.
Second degree contamination.
Sulfur.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
And carbon.
Second degree contamination. Second
13.
degree
Said.
contamination.
What else was on LP?
The Devil Wears Prada. What?
Second degree contamination.
Lucy Sleep with Devil. 421, 416, 744, 332, and 759.
Second degree contamination. 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 Second degree contamination.
Is the capital letters a clue? So like LSD, SB, DS. I mean, I know LSD is not going to be on there, but
Second degree contamination.
no.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
I don't know the point of these yet.
Second degree contamination.
This isn't about escaping the lab, it's about escaping second degree contamination. Over and over again. Oh, that's what I did with my wallet.
Contamination. Second degree contamination.
Oh, my back is killing me. I'm gonna just cop a
Traveling
squat.
3775. Said MDMA maybe LSD.
Second degree contamination.
Is it? I'm not a overly massive drug guy, if I'm honest. Oh, I picked up a thing.
Second degree contamination.
Liquid nitrogen.
Second degree contamination.
13. Said. Some guy on the Steam forums thinks LSD is a clue.
Second degree contamination.
Do I dare ask Google about LSD?
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Well, I mean, let's go down the basis of MDMA and
I just
LSD.
did lol. 13. Said. Lysergic acid diethylamide.
Second degree contamination.
Melting point.
Second degree contamination.
See, this is missing a boiling point. I guess you can't boil MDMA.
13. Said. Formula C20H25N30.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
So that's carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen? Or is one of those oxygen?
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
So C20 or C20? Because that would make it 7, no, 6.
Second degree contamination.
13. Said. And oxygen.
Okay, so that would make it 6. Where's H?
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Surely one of them is H, just straight H.
13. Said.
Yeah, there it is.
H25N30.
So that is 6, 1.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
6, 1, 7, 8. Nope.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
So you can't have 2025 3, it needs to be 4 digits.
Second degree contamination.
Also, everything to solve a puzzle should be located within the game, and that's information from outside of the game.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Bull. Said. Just put on headphones. Now I hear the second degree contamination. Holy shit.
It's right there.
Second degree contamination.
C20, H25, N30. So it is within the game.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
CHNO. I did that right. I did do CHNO. Six, 1, 7, 8.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Said. And also Google is more concerned about me.
I'm not shocked.
Second degree contamination.
Is Google asking you questions about, are you considering using LSD?
Second degree contamination.
So we have information on LSD. Wait, what? Oh. Right, thanks, game.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Maybe we need to times C by 20, H by 25, and N by 3. And that'll give us a massive number.
13. Said. Sky is broken is spelt with a 3. Could be something, could be nothing.
Second-degree contamination.
I think it's just the way they write large uppercase B's.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
So we have Lucy sleep with devil. Underlined. 616.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Cold. Said. Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Second-degree contamination.
You time that just right with her. That's one.
Second-degree contamination.
Christ.
Second-degree contamination.
Said. 616 plus 6,178 equals 6,794. Maybe.
6794. I'll do it.
I put on some music at the same time. Wanderlust. Nice shit off Steam. I still hear Doc just fine lol.
That's unfortunate, Mr. Ball.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
What else do we know about LSD? Molar mass. Melting point is the same as the molar mass. And the boiling point is 80 to 85 degrees Celsius.
Travelinman 3775. Said try 2253. Bull. Said. It drowns out the contamination message at least. I mean your sanity is already lost, but I am holding on to the small fragments I have left.
2253 is not an option, although I would love to know you're working. I mean, at this point in time, if you're just Googling it, I kind of don't care, but... See, with the code to the door changing, makes me wonder if this also changes. Now, you can't really change the periodic table if that is actually accurate. You can change the 616.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Like, if you're including facts about LSD in your game...
Second-degree contamination.
I see you working on the 2253.
Cold. Said. I've tried finding a walkthrough, no luck.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Is that periodic table accurate? Like that doesn't and wouldn't change, would it? That looks to me like a legit periodic table. Things appear to have the right symbols, I just don't know their numbers.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
I've just had a thought. The wood is still going.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Cold said, I'm thinking of leaving a review for this game with just second degree contamination repeated over and over and over and over and nothing else.
I mean, it would
13
potentially...
said, yeah, looks right. 13 said, open mouth smile.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Oh, I have to apply these. Fech.
Second degree contamination.
13 said,
Second
press
degree
apply C if
contamination.
that works then.
Alright, so it's not the sound effects.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
That might have done it.
Bull said, let's hope there are no audio-based puzzles, lol.
Second degree contamination.
Fuck!
Second degree contamination.
Well, it's not music. Must be the
Bull
voice.
said, Doc just award Nobel Peace Prize, or not.
Second degree contamination.
13 said,
There we
try
go.
voice.
Just an indicator. Oh, it's like dancing on ice. Whee! Right. So LSD is probably a thing. I mean, it's a thing, but in this game, it's probably a thing. I don't even know what that does. Oh, we have this. What does LSD, SBD, SLSD, SPD mean? Probably nothing. I mean, how long do you think it'd take me to just brute force this lock? Ah. There's a propane can in there. So we're gonna need to fire up a Bunsen burner or some shit. We've got more liquid nitrogen than we need to, you know, live. Sorry, I didn't use the customary yeet. Oh, this one's blue screened. This is what caused it. Windows 95. Yeah, I'm just not having fun. To the point where I am actually contemplating going for the candy bar. Because, fuck it, what else have we got? You don't have any candy, do you, pal? Maybe he's a fruit bat. There we go. Let's stick him a small mango.
Said, what about 1616? 13. Said. Just the numbers from underlined track. Travelinman 3775. Said are their numbers for the letters MDMA.
MDMA? What? Probably tried that already, but you know. No way! He is a fucking fruit bat! Well, I caught the bat.
Said. Hi, Stephen.
Well. That was easier than I expected. Didn't even see it happen. That's a shame. Right, so we've got the bat. Now what? Do we need to murder the bat? Let's just fucking yeet liquid nitrogen at it and call it a day. I'm going to have to go in 20 minutes. I need to be leaving. I'm got a press schedule today. I don't know what we need the propane for, like.
Travelinman 3775. Said he probably said something when the bat returned and we missed it.
Oh, yeah, because of the voice. Fuck. Fine.
Second-degree contamination.
I mean, not that they're overly useful.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
According to the plan, there was an emergency exit here once.
Ah. Eesh.
degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
13. Said. This why need boom.
Yeah. So we need to just get the propane tank and then
Second degree contamination.
explode it. Which brings us back to LSD. Maybe it's 1678 because orders.
Contamination. Second degree 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 contamination.
Okay, those with the calculator. Let's try adding all of these together. Are you ready? We need 12.011,
Contamination.
1.008,
Contamination.
14.007, and 15.999. How they expect anybody that doesn't have an index to read that
Second degree contamination.
is ridiculous, though. So I can't see that being a thing.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
There's a clue to this clue somewhere.
Travelinman 3775. Said great hellscape for sure, though.
Second degree
Cool.
contamination.
Said 43.025.
Too big. And we can try 4325.
Second degree contamination.
Or 4302.
Bull. Said. Should not be danger lab, but
Second
death
degree
lab.
contamination.
Bull. Said.
Contamination.
Try 7708. Travelinman 3775. Said 43.03. Bull. Said. If you haven't already lol.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Bull. Said.
Second degree contamination.
1337.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
We've got LSD. We've got LSD.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
It's just too much of a coincidence to not be the answer.
Second degree contamination.
Cold. Said.
Second degree
You have my
contamination.
permission to quit lol.
I mean, I'm quitting in 15.
Said. It pretty much says LSD 3 times on the LP.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
13. Said. 8085 maybe.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Travelinman 3775 said, what's the difference between hot and cold temps?
They're exactly the same.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Oh, no, that's just the boiling point.
Said, I checked forums, people wonder this exact code. No answers from anyone, lol. Bull. Said, maybe nobody has ever beaten this game.
Somebody has to have beaten this game.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Sneak is supposed to stimulate the brain muscles.
13. Said, let's hunt down the devs.
Contamination. Second degree contamination.
Jockey.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Bull. Said, they're likely in chat already, and crying.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
"13. Said, open mouth smile.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
I probably have screenshots of that already.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
I've definitely done that in the right order.
Contamination.
6178.
Said, I guess nobody have a list of what code stock have tried.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
I doubt it. I know I don't.
Second degree contamination.
Bull.
See, we've got
Said,
6 and 16.
News has zero info on this game, except title and image.
So 6 is C and 16 is
Second degree contamination. Second degree
sulfur.
contamination.
That's carbon and sulfur. Which
Second degree contamination.
13. Said, logically it should be something easy to calculate as no calculator in VR.
yeah. And reading these tiny ass numbers, shouldn't rely on that because not everybody's got a headset that can read these tiny ass numbers. Like if you potato this game, I guarantee it's just impossible to read them.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Travelinman 3775 said carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen.
And there's also oxygen on the end as well. So that's the carbon. So that's 6, 1. Nitrogen, which is 7, and oxygen, which is 8.
Matthias Aronson said 6,178 for those.
Yeah.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Matthias Aronson said tried 3,314.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
13 said, is there anywhere else that requires a code?
Not that I've seen.
Travelinman 3,775 said plus the numbers in the formula.
The numbers in the formula? What? The numbers in the formula, so that's 20, 25, and 3. Which is 48.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
So you're saying we go the elements plus 48? So that'd be... What was it? 6178 plus 48, which is 6186. My math could be very off on that. Feel free to do it yourselves. I'm not even trying.
Second degree contamination.
13 said
Second degree contamination.
6,226.
6226.
Second degree contamination.
Screw the 1,000 subscribers. Woojer vest whoever gets the answer to this fucking puzzle. Like, all of these doors just don't even door.
Second degree contamination. Second
Bull
degree contamination.
said, lol. 13 said, 3089 is the number divided by 2 as says LSD twice downside of LP. Travelinman 3775
Second degree contamination.
said try subtracting 6 from 20
Second
and
degree
so on.
contamination.
So do we just treat the oxygen as a 1?
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
This is a record. I mean, I can't take it out. I don't suppose there's
30
actually a fucking
said,
record player
this
anywhere.
puzzle is annoying me so much I may have to buy
Second
this.
degree contamination.
That is not a good reason to buy it. Hey, Steve. All else fails, burn it.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Is that Australian? Like, it sounds kind of Australian.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
You guys are not doing very well with that door. Come on.
Soldiers are trying to get inside. I don't have much time.
Yeah, I really do.
Contamination. Second degree 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 contamination.
Oh, there we go.
Second degree contamination.
Come on.
Second degree contamination.
13. Said. What's on other side?
Not a great deal. It's kind of difficult to
Second degree contamination. Second
load,
degree
save,
contamination.
delete. I assume that's the fictional album name.
Second degree contamination.
See if we can
Second degree contamination.
prop this somewhere.
13. Said. They really pointing out LSD.
Like it's a common theme.
Degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Because, yeah, LSD.
Travelinman 3775.
Second degree contamination.
Said look for the LSD and maybe it will come to you.
Just try and get high as a giraffe's testicles.
Bull. Said. Was this made in the Netherlands?
Wow. Oh, because of the LSD. Oh, I'm taking this. I don't need a Woojer vest to vibrate every time it says contamination. Maybe that'll make things more comfortable for me.
Second degree contamination.
Right.
Second degree contamination.
So what do we have? What do we know? What could be useful? CHNO. CHNO. Yeah, we've been there. We've done that. That was 6178.
Contamination.
We've got 14, 1, 15, 16.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Wait. No, they're all divided.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Well, at least we've learned the chemical makeup of LSD.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Defective Penguin Games.
Hey!
Doc, I just joined and found you looking at a recipe for acid. Really made me
Pretty
laugh.
much. Between the second degree contamination
Second degree
and this puzzle, it's like the only way out. We need a 4-digit code. We have an album whose
contamination.
title is essentially LSD. The back, underlined, is Lucy Sleep with Devil, and the L, S, and D are capitalized. And on the computer, of all of the chemical makeups that we have,
Second degree
one of them is LSD. So all logic points to the answer to a puzzle being LSD. But what?
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Strangely enough, MDMA also has the same contents. Maybe CHNO.
Contamination. Second
Wait, no, that's what we tried before, wasn't it? And so does mescaline. Huh.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
So apparently, a lot of these chemical drugs all contain carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen.
Travelinman 3775 said the number position of the letters in the alphabet.
I did think about that, like like the old school text phones. So that's where I tried earlier when I was like, okay, so C, that would be ABC, so that'd be number 2.
Second degree contamination.
And then H would be
Second degree contamination.
4. C, D, E, F, G, H. N is I, J, K, L, M, N.
Second degree contamination.
And then is O on the same key?
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Or is it the other way round? No, that's the calculator, the number pad on the keyboard.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Not even remotely clear. Oh, we also know that we need to get out of here. Because it's broken and there are plans
Contamination.
that suggest
Second degree contamination.
there is a way out there. Strengthen, remove, and brick up. This guy took the easy way out when the government started bum rushing the
Second
door.
degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree
More red
contamination.
indicator.
Second degree contamination.
Bull said, "Shit, that office scene is literally no internet, no life."
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
Said, "What if we needed to do the chemical thingy in the first lab for something?"
Second degree contamination.
It didn't seem to do anything, though.
Second degree contamination.
I mean, there's LSD there. Wait, what? Let go.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
SD, LSD, SP.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
13. Said, 4744.
Let's give it a go. Nah.
Second degree contamination.
I mean, at this point, yeah, I'll go back to the labs. Fuck it, I don't care if we get trapped.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
I'm halfway tempted to be like, fuck it, let's just use up all the ethanol. Oh wait, I can't get back into the first lab.
Second-degree contamination.
The door locked itself when we went in here. So that can't be required.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Hello, get me some acid.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
There's no contamination. We caught the little fucker.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Well, at least this stayed put for a change. That card doesn't work.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Bob the Builder.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
I don't need to do this. I'm just doing it out of insanity.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Without ethanol, I'll be permanently stuck here. I have to think of something.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Alright, I've got tools.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
They seem
Second-degree contamination.
a bit out of scale. Now, interestingly, this room exists.
Second-degree contamination.
However,
Contamination.
the door does not.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Can't do anything with those but walk into them.
Second-degree contamination.
Strangely enough, we can't just write on anything.
Second-degree
Crazy talk.
contamination.
I'm... I don't know.
Second-degree contamination.
I don't know what we're missing.
Second-degree contamination. Second-degree contamination.
Travelinman 3775. Said hope you figure it out, catch you on the flip side.
At this point, pal,
All hope is lost.
I'm done. I'm already 11 minutes late.
Matthias Aronson said 9057.
9057. I'll try anything.
Second degree contamination. Second degree contamination.
No. I don't know what else to do.
13 said, I apologize greatly for choosing this disappointed.
I mean, at the end of the day, it was going to happen one day. Why not today? It is far from your fault. I chose it just as much as you did.
Second degree contamination.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. We'll come back to it, hopefully. And yeah, next week we'll finish this game or cry trying. But yes, so that is going to do it for this week. Feel free to watch a live stream of somebody finishing this game in future, and then give me the answer, because I've lost all hope and meaning. The pictures are in the Discord. If you want to use those to maybe come up with some numbers, you can make notes and we can jump into them, next week. Or if there is I've got it, we'll try it one night. I don't know. I've dropped 485 frames. That's a thing. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you, everybody, for coming by on this wonderful Saturday morning.
Nobody has completed this game on YouTube. The VR realm. Said later.
That's okay.
In super lurk mode doing stuff around the house with you on the TV.
Paul, you've probably saved yourself a world of shit. Right, alright, I'm going to transition over to the outro. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. There will be no after stream thing, because I really am late. So, see you later!